Another day, another unusual trade. Shortly after close yesterday, Wednesday, May 14th, it was announced that Dick's Sporting Goods had expressed interest in buying out FootLocker. Naturally, being curious, I went to take a look to see if anything stood out in today's options flow, and as a matter of fact, we do have some activity that I want to go over. Now, I want to preface this by saying that, of course, it's easier to see this flow after the fact, but being able to see it at all will help you prepare to potentially spot it next time. The big SPY calls that we went over in our last video were seen by members in the Discord server as they took place. So I wanted to see what contracts are being traded the most for FootLocker yesterday. So I hopped over to the options screener right here, which shows me data on all options activity. I'm currently looking at yesterday's activity. So I can see that the 10 put expiring in January and the 15 call expiring in June had a lot of flow yesterday, totaling 80% of all FootLocker options activity and totaling 12% here. Let's start with the 10p expiring in January 1st. This is yesterday's activity right here. Not the cleanest look, but we do see 15,000 puts being opened. So naturally the question here is, did someone sell to open 15,000 puts? Reminder that selling to open a put is a bullish/neutral position. This position actually looks like it got closed out just about an hour ago. And if that's the case, that would be an overnight realized gain of approximately 1.6 million, receiving 1.15 to write one put and buying it back for a mere 0.1. We should see open interest drop pretty significantly tomorrow. Now let's hop over to the calls. I want to direct your attention to the historical data on this contract. You can see that yesterday, April 30th, as well as April 10th, large ask side flows, accompanied by an increase in open interest the next session. Also of note, all these flows were predominantly single leg. So these contracts were filled, so we have a fill at 90 here, 60 here, 69 average here. So with the buyout price being $24, the contracts have an intrinsic value of 9 per. We can see the position being built up here on the chart. April 10th, April 30th, and then of course yesterday. April 10th fills seen here at 90. April 30th seen here at 60. And yesterday seen here at 69 with a high of 872 today. Last close being 850. If we estimate that the trader has 7,000 calls and their cost basis is slightly over 500,000, the position is now valued at 6.3 million. I think it is safe to say that someone always knows.